A big old rattlesnake, he'll hold his ground. He don't try and flee from you or any kind of predator. That rattle was evolved to just as a warning, say, hey, I'm here and I don't want to be messed with, leave me alone. We're going to go over some of the proper snake handling equipment here today. This is actually a catcher, pilstrums they call them, if I'm saying that correctly. The zoo will correct me on that. What I've got here is a hook. This is a homemade one. Made it back in high school. And this works real good in, say there was a rock here in a crevice. Well, when you start to reach in with this catcher, it'll close down. So you can reach in here real slow. Everything's done in real slow motion anyway, and you try and jerk him out just enough to get a little bit of body and then grab him with that catcher. And I've lost them by not having this, and very important tool. This here is some really nice snake leggings. Actually, I'm wearing these upside down. I get down a lot on my knees, and this is like a knee pad for me, and that's why I wear them upside down. But this moving part actually goes down over the face of your shoe. But me, I get down on the ground and look in a lot of holes with a real bright flashlight. On a bright sunny day, guys will use a mirror and they'll catch the sun, and boy, you talk about, there's nothing better than the sunlight to light up them dark crevices. They say for every one you catch, you've walked by 4, 5, or 6 of them. And usually they never rattle until you put the old pincher on them. And usually when you come in on one, everything's real slow. Usually we can just go right in and actually even tease up in there and get him. Just like that. And you see, I'm quite a ways from his head. If I would have grabbed this snake right here, he would thrash with all his strength and he would snap his neck. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure on him. When I want to get real control of this snake, I go on down and get a hold of him like this. Now I have got him. He can't even thrash or do anything. I can actually release that deal, and I can work with him real gently, like that. And when I get ready to put him in the bag, you know, I might move up just slightly. But if he started thrashing on me right now, I'd just let him go down to the ground. He's more calmer than being raised up in the air. But he's not liking it at all. And try and get him up here on this rock. And this snake is really strong. Usually a snake this size can't raise up as well as this one's raising up because of his body weight. There's a good way to get him. Get him over something like that. Usually, you know, if I can release this tightness on his tail too, and that'll let him calm down. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on him. Well, now we're going to bag one. Now, normally this is done with a hunting partner. You should never go do this alone. When you're trying to do it alone, I'll like lay this on a little stub of a tree, get it where it's kind of open. Actually, you can put some sticks in there and help hold it open if you're trying to do it by yourself. But I don't recommend any of this by yourself. He by himself, he's mad. Got that tail, I kept him on the ground so he won't be thrashing so much. See, I've stopped all that. I'm gonna try and get his head. He's biting the bag, get his head in there and get it started. It's best to get that all the way down in there. Start trying to work a little bit of this in there. tickle him, man. Tickle him. Sometimes he'll just shoot that tail on in there. Get him down there, shake him down. Remember I talked about getting a real tight twist on this thing so he's not got any striking movement there, you know? He bite right through it. Now, if you got a buddy and stuff, this was been a whole lot easier. Guy can take this and clamp it off your partner, and then the other guy tie it. Well, I'm alone, so I always just do that right there. I'm hands-free. That snake can't get me. I'm on the other side of this pole. Do a couple of wraps on there, and he is bagged. That's unwrapping a little bit. I should have got it even closer down there on him. But never get it next to you because they bite right through it. Always carry that sack out away from you, you know, or actually when we used to be down in the long walks with them, then I'd do a little twist like that. And away we go to the truck.